Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things cryptid related, unknown, and paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and welcome back to another Mythical Menagerie. Today, I got a very fun one for you guys. If you guys like vampires, you're in for a treat because this one's really good. Let me find it. Right here, we have. Ooh, that is a big picture, but we have the Strigoi vampire. And the Strigoi is found in Romanian folklore, and it's sort of described as a vampire-like creature that gets nutrients from the blood of humans. It can turn invisible, and it can shapeshift into various different animals. Um, the Strigoi it was said to once be a person, but just certain circumstances caused it to become a Strigoi later on in life. Um, they are known to drink the blood of humans. That's where they get all their energy from, as I mentioned earlier. They can shapeshift into various different animals of their choosing. Dogs seem to be one of the ones that they prefer to transform into the most. They like the form of dogs for some reason. But they're sort of described as, like, in their normal form, they got like wings kind of coming off their arms. They really don't have like much hair on their body, as you can tell from this image right here. They've got the sharp fangs and they have red eyes. Now, certain circumstances can cause somebody to become a Strigoi, and those circumstances are um, you can be the seventh child of the same sex in a family. So like if your family had six boys and you were born the seventh, you could become a Strigoi that way. Um, you can lead a life of sin. So kind of that's where it's kind of getting like the Christian influence in there a little bit. Like if you're a bad person and you just do sinful things in life, you can become a Strigoi that way. You can die without being married. So if you I don't know about that one, honestly, like how I feel about that one. Like if you're single and you die, apparently you can become a Strigoi. Um, not I don't know how I feel about that one. You can die by execution for perjury, which is, if you guys don't know what perjury is, it's essentially lying under oath. So if you lie under oath and you get executed for that, you can become a Strigoi. Um, you can this one little trigger warning right here. So skip 10 seconds ahead if you don't want to hear this, but you can die by suicide and you can become a Strigoi that way. Don't really need to explain much on that. Or you could die from a witch's curse. Like if a witch curses you, it says, and you die from that. Like I don't know what kind of curse. Like if it's a specific curse or just a curse in general, you can die and become a Strigoi. And there are ways that you can kill a Strigoi, and some of those ways that you can kill a Strigoi, you can. This is this is one of the ways. Like it's just a little list of like 6 steps that you can use to kill a suspected Strigoi. You have to exhume the corpse of the Strigoi, remove its heart, and cut it into two. So you have to cut the Strigoi's heart out, cut that thing in half. All right. Drive a nail in its forehead. So just take a nail just in its forehead, place a clove of garlic under its tongue, smear its body with fat of a pig killed on St. Ignatius's Day. So again, that kind of has more of that like Christian influence in there with the St. Ignatius's Day. And then turn its body face down so that if the Strigoi were ever to wake up, it would be headed to the afterlife. So that's kind of symbolic right there. If it's facing down rather than up, if it's facing up, it would be able to rise from the grave again. But if it's facing down, it goes straight to the afterlife, hell, heaven, or wherever that be. And there are a few different types of Strigoi vampire as well. There is the Strigoica. Strigoica. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. That is sort of a witch who became a Strigoi. There's the Strigoi who we just talked about. That is sort of like the living, like a living person that is a Strigoi or a sorcerer. Then there is the Strigoi, who is a dead Strigoi and the most dangerous, and they emerge from their graves in order to torment their families until their relatives die. So kind of like with vampires, that version of the Strigoi is kind of more associated with that. And we kind of, and as you can kind of tell from that, it says it torments their families. So sometimes Strigoi don't rest. The undead ones don't rest until their whole family is with them in the afterlife, and sometimes they attack people who get in their way as well. But I do like the Strigoi. I think it's very very cool. First saw this on the Animal Planet show Lost Tapes, where there was one like living in somebody's house. That show, it was a fake show, but it was a good show. It had some info on them, and I really liked it. So if you guys like this video, be sure that like button. You can dislike it if you dislike it. I heard if you dislike it, um, the Strigoi vampire will turn into a puppy and want you to pet him, and then right when you're about to pet him, he'll turn back into his vampire form. And I don't know if you guys want to pet a vampire or not. So if you guys don't want to pet a vampire, the only way to keep this Strigoi at bay is to hit that like button. Also, guys, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, become a member of the Crypto Crew today. Every subscription means the world to me, guys, and I really greatly appreciate it. Check my links in the description below for all my social media, and yeah, comment below what you guys want to see next. With that being said, guys, I've been your host Parker. You've been watching Cryptocast. Stay spooky, guys, and I will see you in the next Mythical Menagerie. Take care, guys. Bye.